Riding around in my town, keep chasing that bag, cause I'ma keep on going. I'ma keep on showing.
Growing up in the hood, right? This is a controversial take. You know, I know this is kind of old, but it's relevant because we have so much to say about this without the cameras, right?
Right.
So it's best to just let people hear, because we come from the streets, right? We came from gangs and shit like that, heavily infested gang area. We know what the street code is. We know what we supposed to do, or what is asked by us, expected by us.
The expectation.
Right.
That's what that is.
Right. Expectation by the streets from us to remain the code, to keep this stronghold, right? So it was a famous thing that happened, you know, like the 6ix9ine case, right? He was shamed for it by street people because, you know, we know the street rules, we know we abide by them, whatever, right? And then you got normal people like, hey, that's not right? So I want to give you guys a perspective of, you know, street guys that, you know what I'm saying, turn conservative and start working in XYZ, but we understand both sides, right? So I want to ask my brother, Mr. Mud Life, was he wrong or was he right for giving up information, snitching?
He was wrong, bro. In my opinion.
Right.
But when you hear both parties in the middle, it's like, bro, he did wrong and you did wrong for opening your mouth. And you know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody on the outside should stay out their business. Like, it shouldn't be a public thing, you know what I mean? Like that, but all they did was just show how it really is. Like everyday living in South Central, different Bay areas, like grimy areas. This shit happen on a normal basis. Niggas stab you on your back and tell you to keep it solid every day. This is an everyday thing, bro. And they want you to just, hey, this called shut the fuck up and just accept it. That's that medicine ball, you know? Duck. That's it.
Fuck, man. That's crazy. So I bring this up because it gave two perspectives, right? It let the people see that's not in the street code, like not in the street life, see how we treat each other in the black community, right? To us, it's normal. Hey, man, I know he F your baby mama. I know they robbed you. I know all this stuff happened, but hey, man, you supposed to keep it solid. What are you doing telling? You're not supposed to tell. You're supposed to keep it solid, right? But we understand that outside of the street, I'm giving you my freedom, right? I'm giving you my life. I'm putting my life on the line for you, even though you F my baby mama, you stabbed me in my back, you did so much stuff to me to where it's like, bro, what's even the point? So if I show you loyalty, what am I gonna get for this? Right? A pat on the back, like, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth on this situation here, on this podcast here, man. Me and my brother, man, we every statistic you could think of, man, but we made it out. We felons, raised by a single mother, gang bang, we done did it all, but we have a perspective of understanding that life outside of that is not what we were taught. Okay, it's not what we were taught. We were taught wrong. Okay, not by our mother, but from the streets, from that street code, from the black community. Hey, man, you as a young age, you better not tell. I don't care what you do. If they do something to you, better not tell. You better get on them, right? You got to risk your life continuously, right? Don't tell them kill him. All right, you kill him, go to jail. Okay, well, yeah, you did the right thing. So either way, I'm risking my life. But they don't tell us that as young folks. They tell you, then they always say this, right? On the opposite end of the 6ix9ine case, he knew what he signed up for. I don't think that most people, especially gangbanging at 15 years old, 14 years old, sometimes 12 years old, sometimes younger, they don't fucking know what they signed up for, right? They didn't sign up for people stabbing them in the back. A lot of people don't even know how to handle that shit. Like, damn, like, these are my boys, I hang out with them every day. How the hell they gonna do this to me? Right? But like you said, the standard, what they expect from you is of that nature. You better not tell, bro. But do you think that, right, you being from the streets, do you think the street code has benefited us in the black community or destroyed us?
My honest opinion, it destroyed a lot of people. It's destroyed a lot of families. You know what I mean? Like, we believe in something that we made up on our own. Like, you know what I mean? This street code is something that you made up. You know what I mean? And it's just, like, the people you fuck with, you should always have loyalty to. It just should be a loyal thing if that's what it is. You know what I mean? But, like, on their situation, people shouldn't just stay out of it. Like, people don't know they just hear and see what they see on TV and go off of that, brother. Like, so sometimes I just been through what we've been through, how homies do weird shit or whatever, like, niggas just kick back. That's all you can do at this point. Watch niggas, You know what I mean? Like everybody moving funny out here. Everybody, you know what I mean?
Right. So inside baseball of gang banging, you know that they tell you it's a camaraderie. Everybody cool. We all on the same page. But you know and me know. We both know, as in we've been in the gang, whatever. We've been from the same gang, whatever. You know that there's favoritism. There's cliques within the clique. It's some homies that can't wait till you to get smoked by the ops. We can't wait till you get smoked by the ops, right? It's that within the gang, right? It's that misery within the gang that nobody talks about, right? So seeing Crip Mac, how do you think that Crip Mac is affecting the youth as far as like, oh, okay, man, it might be cool to gang, man. 5-5, you know, you hear the language. We've been through that, so we understand that's regular. We see that every day. Oh, niggas, as soon as you start gang, man, you hang around your homies, your words change. Everything is about the 8. Everything is about the 5. You know what I'm saying? How do you think that influences the youth? And what should you tell them to stay away from that lifestyle? Yeah, it may be glorified. You know, you got the brick babies, you got the 5-5. You got all that, right? We know these people. We've been around and we get it. But what do you say to these people that have children who look up to people like that?
Say, man, it's better routes. Like that ain't it, man. I'm not gonna sit here and just try to make it sound good to defend something that ain't right. That ain't right. Because my son, your nephew, he play football. Like he look up to like niggas like Snoop Dogg and them, like people that got something going on. Like if you gonna portray something for kids, always after kids 15, 14, and you want to put them on, they mind not fully developed yet until you're 25. The people that's on the street know that, and because you go to jail, they tell you you're not sentenced and you're not adult until you're 25. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So you being 15 and 14, they tell you, like you said, I don't like the message that he give out, because at the end of the day, his homies be crashing him on the internet. Mm. They use him. He know that. Like right. He's a crash homie. Right. And that's what he showed. Like, hey, it don't matter. You're gonna rep this set regardless of what happened to you. That's what he's giving out there.
Right. And it's not no smut on him. We not talking bad on him, but we was a part of that. We done it. Now we understand that. Damn, bro. Like we was crash dummies the whole time. Right. I'm not saying that we gonna shame him for it, but we just telling y'all the inside baseball of it, because it looked glorified, it looked cool, but at the end of the day, it's destroying our black community, and we were a part of it. We took part of it. We understand that it's detrimental to our society. When we get outside of that, we don't know how to act, because we, like I said, our own homie stabbing us in the back. We don't know who to trust. We super aggressive because we have to be. Like I wanna survive, so I don't know how to turn this off. And literally, I'm telling you. We don't want to say it, but we are scared. If we turn this shit off, we done seen people who turn preacher got smacked just because of what they did in the past. We can't turn it off. Ain't no turn it off button. So when you get around us, we get Crip Mac. We understand them, but the youth need to understand that that's not something you want to do. The camaraderie that he had with his homies is just on one video. Outside of that video, destruction. Total destruction. I'm going to say this out on this podcast. It's going to become a time where Crip Mac going to have to choose his family over the game, and that's when he see who his real friends are, right? Because hey man, I got a kid, man. All right, bro, I'm being successful. I can't hang around every day. Now it's a problem. Now you're gonna see the people that's holding them camera phones gonna be his manager now, and ain't gonna be his homies no more.
We be really politicking while we whipping in the kitchen. God be my witness. At the age of 15, I was fighting my fitness.